Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I have Gallifrey behind me, and today we are talking about Sushi Go Party. This is one of my favorite card games. We bring it out all of the time at parties and events. It plays up to 8 people, it's super fast-paced, easy to learn, and it's really great for kids. Let's get into how to play. When you're playing Sushi Go Party, you are dining a la carte at a deluxe sushi feast. Before you eat the delicious food, you must create your own menu. You always start with nigiri, but you can also have rolls, special items, desserts, appetizers, the full meal. Over 3 rounds, you're trying to score the most points by grabbing the best combination of cards as they whiz by you in this deck passing game. To set up the game, you want to take out the menu board as well as the soy sauce bottles for the number of people playing, and you put it on the 0 marker. You and the other players are going to decide what menu you want to have. You can mix it up and customize it to your own liking, or you can follow one of the pre-made menus in the rule book. This is the My First Meal, the one they recommend you do when you first start playing. This is the base game for Sushi Go. While Sushi Go Party has a ton more menu items you can choose from, there are so many. So you can mix and match these cards in the various spots. Just make sure that when it says appetizer, you are putting in an appetizer. Once you have your menu in place, then you're gonna grab the coordinating decks of cards in your box and mix them all together. This will be your deck that you're playing throughout the 3 rounds. Each round, you're going to add more dessert to your deck based on the number of players. There's a handy little guide under the dessert menu that you can check every time to make sure you are adding the right number of cards. For now, we're going to set that deck off to the side, and for the first round, we have a couple of people playing, so we're gonna add 5 to the main deck. Depending on how many people are playing determines how many cards you get for each round. So we will give out 10 cards to each player. Now it's time to start a round. So each player simultaneously chooses 1 card from their hand and places it face down in front of them. When all the players have put a card down in front of them, they flip it over at once to reveal what they chose and then pass the deck to the left. Look at the new hand you've been given and choose another card to place down in front of you. So you want to try and coordinate what cards you're doing based on what's on the menu. So if you're trying to get 3 sashimi, look at this hand and see if there's any sashimi in there so you can put that down. Every 2 tempura equals 5, and if you want to get the most maki, if you see a maki in the hand, definitely grab that up. So it really depends on what your game strategy is, what cards you want to take. And definitely pay attention to what other people are doing, because if you see that player number 2 is trying to get maki, you might want to snag some up to make sure that they don't get those points. All the cards have descriptions at the bottom to tell you how much they're worth, if they require any special actions, and things you may need to do right away or at the end of each turn. The instructions also have a handy guide at the end that describes each card in more detail. Take the wasabi card, for example. It says the next nigiri you place down is worth 3 times the points. So you place that card down with the hopes that you'll get a nigiri the next round or before the deck runs out. After a round ends, place any dessert cards you have off to the side. They'll be counted after the final round. Then you're gonna count up all of your points and move your little soy bottle tracker to the coordinating spot on the board. So for example, Alex received 23 points this round. So we're just gonna move his little bottle over to 23. So after the 3rd and final round is when you count up your desserts. When you're playing with ice cream, you want 4 cards so you can get 12 points. So after 3 rounds, once you've counted up all of your dessert points, whoever is the farthest along the track is the Sushi Go winner. They leave with the fullest belly. There are very few people I don't think this game is for. It's a simple game, but it'll surprise you with how much fun it is to play again and again. What I really like most about this game is just how easy it is to learn. It's basically great for any age group, starting from young kids to even older adults and parents who aren't that quite board game savvy. It's really great. But if you are an experienced board gamer, it's also super fun because there's so many elements of like screw your neighbor into it. Because you're passing the cards around, you can really pay attention to what other people are trying to accomplish and maybe throw some wasabi on that or make it difficult for them to get the cards they need. It's a really engaging game that constantly is changing because you're able to make your own menu. I prefer Sushi Go Party over Sushi Go because it's more of an expanded game. You can play with more people, there's more menu options, and it's way more customizable. So if you're considering Sushi Go over Sushi Go Party, I definitely recommend the party version. It's just so much better. If you already have Sushi Go, I definitely think it's worth the upgrade because you can play with more people. Sushi Go is really good if you're traveling and you just want a card deck with you when you're going somewhere. This is just a staple. It needs to be in your collection if it isn't already. Have you played Sushi Go before or Sushi Go Party? Let me know in the comments below. And what is your favorite board game to play on board game nights? As always, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up if you want to see more board game videos like this one, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.